What's up, everybody? Welcome to Information Lounge. I want to show you guys something real quick, something that you might find very useful in some of your live streams. If you want to do contests, things of that sort. So let's just take a look real quick. All right, we're going to get into the details of this right here on Information Lounge. Let's go. Welcome back to Information Lounge. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Excuse me. So, check this out. Here is a tool, it's a free tool that you guys can use if you want to have like little contests, little giveaways. And what this tool is called is Wheels of Names. All right. As you guys can see the names, these are all random names, default names already put on the wheel. And if you guys look here on the side, you see those same names coincide with the names that is on the wheel. So the way you can get this is just simply type in wheelsofnames.com. All right, wheelsofnames.com. And this is what will show up on your screen right here. All right, this is what will show up. So let's get into some details and just show you how things work, how to navigate, and so you guys can get started and on your way to conducting some good giveaways. All right, so right here on the top, you guys see these different tabs here. I guess you can call it of a menu. You have new, you have open, you have save, share, customize, dark mode. I'm going to click on dark mode right now. And this is what it will look like in dark mode. All right. I like this mode right here, the way this is, but just wanted to show you that. So you get off the bat, you know how to do that. Full screen. And then you have more here. All right. And with the more, we're going to take a look at the frequently asked questions. All right. So what is Wheel of Names? From what I gathered, Wheel of Names is just kind of self-explanatory. All right. You see this wheel right here. It has names on it. And you can click on, sometimes you can click on anywhere in the screen. I use my mouse, or most of the time it will work, but there you go. And so it spins and it randomly chooses a name that you have on the wheel. All right. And then it does this little celebratory thing right there. All right. So it does this little celebration and you can do giveaways like that. So you can have some nice live streams and some you might get a lot of traffic and views and subscribers by doing this. All right. So let's take a look into how this thing works. Now, you heard the little, I'm going to spin it again. You hear the little ticking sound. All right. And it spins pretty fast and it slows up pretty quick. Right. Then it picks its winner. All right. All right. So we got that. And you see the little confetti and everything like that. That's pretty cool. So let's look at how we can customize that. All right. Let's take a look. So you have 4 different tabs here. You have during the spin, you have after the spin, you have colors, and you have an image. All right. So let's go to during spin. So what this does here, let's start with the sound. You heard the ticking sound. And if you hit this drop down arrow, you get a list of different, mostly music. All right. You might have a few sounds in between, but it's mostly music. What you can do with this is you can choose what sound or music that you would like the people to hear when you're using this for your live stream. As the wheel spins, that particular music or sound will actually start playing. So we'll experiment with this real quick. Actually, you can play hit the play button just to hear what each sound sounds like. All right. So I'm gonna just click on whistling for a second, press the play button. and you hit stop. And you can play around and figure out which one, which sound you like the best. All right. So this is the sounds you have or music. Let me put some reggae on here for real quick. As the wheel spins, this is what we'll be playing. All right. So imagine that the wheel spinning and you get to pick whatever sound. All right. I'm going to put it back to ticking sound. I kind of like that. Now, on the next thing here, it has allowed duplicates on the wheel. That's by default. Everything else you see here is by default. All right. And you can choose whatever you want. And so you have spin slowly. If you clicked here on this one, is already by default. Allow duplicates on the wheel. All right. And then the next thing you have is spin time. So a few times when I was clicking it to spin, it was going pretty quick. It took about 10 seconds, pretty fast situation. I've done this before and I like mine's at 20. It leaves a little suspense as it's spinning and spinning and spinning, and it slows up. It gives a little suspense and has people, waiting on it to see if they're going to be the winner. All right. So that's where I like to put mine's at. So I'm going to put that there. Now, maximum names, visible on the wheel. You can have up to 1,000 people's names. If you get 1,000 people coming on your live stream and you're going to do a giveaway, you can have up to 1,000 names. All right. The default is at 500, but you can do 1,000 names. That's cool for a free tool like that. All right. But I'm going to leave it at its default at 500. If you guys come in and do your thing, you might want to put it up depending on, what you get as far as viewers and stuff like that. But I'm going to leave mine at 500. Now, by default, it also has a checked in this box here, display a hat when there are more than 500 names. So let's say you put it at 800. And then if more than 500 people come in, there'll be a hat that pops up on the screen somewhere, or it pops up somewhere on here as when you get over 500. All right. So that's that. Now, I'm not going to click OK. We're going to go to the next thing real quick. After spin. So now we're going to go with the sounds again. Now, once the wheel spins and it comes to a complete stop and chooses a winner, and you heard that applause, well, you could change the sound of that as well. All right. Now, you don't get to press a play button to hear which one, it sounds like. You just got to look through it, and you got a loud applause. Well, which I come to find out, it doesn't sound as different as the subdued applause. It just sounds the same to me. All right. Unless they changed it around the last time I played with it, the loud applause and subdued applause sound the same. Then you have fanfare. You have bell ringing. So a bell can ring after the winner is chosen. Cymbals. Old phone ringing, alarm clock, military trumpet, fireworks. Can the fireworks sound as the person is picked? Once the wheel stops and the person is chosen, it'll have these fireworks sounds. Basketball buzzer, how you throw it that last shot before the buzzer hits. So that comes on if you choose that. You got people saying hooray. Then you got children saying hooray. And you can have it read out the winning person's name. Now, the last time I played with this, it sounded a little robotic. So I don't know if you want to choose that. But for now, I'm going to leave this at subdued applause. All right. And then you have animate winning entry. All right. I'm going to click on that so you guys can see what that looks like when the winner is finished. By default, it's already launching confetti. You've seen the confetti as the winner was picked. So I'm going to leave that as the default. And then you have auto remove winner after 5 seconds. So if you're going to have several giveaways that same day on the same episode, and you don't want the same person to possibly win again, because it's always possible that the wheel could go back to the same person and the same person can win another prize. Although when you go into the frequently asked questions in certain sections of it, they do explain that it is legitimately, it picks randomly. And but sometimes it could pick the same person. But they explain how everything works to let you know that it does pick random names and it doesn't just pick the same name all the time. All right. So you can click on that. And once a person is picked as the winner, they will be automatically removed off the wheel in 5 seconds. All right. Now, the next two are defaults already checked for you is the display pop up with a message. And the message is we have a winner. You guys seen that. And you can change your message here also. You don't have to have it like that. You can put in whatever you want. All right. You can click in that box and you can type in whatever you want it to say, or you can leave it as is. All right. And then you have checked by default display the remove button. Now, this also could be an alternative to the auto remove. If you just want to manually remove a person yourself after they win, you can do it that way. All right. Because once the winner thing comes up and it shows the name, there's going to be a button next to it that says remove. You can click on that remove. All right. And then the last one we got here that is not checked by default is play a click sound when the winner is removed. So I'm thinking that if whether you put it on auto remove or whether I don't think it would do it if you remove it yourself, but maybe it will. I'm thinking if you put on auto remove and once a winner is chosen and it picks that winner 5 to 5 seconds, it removes that person. So in case, like I said, if you're going to have several contests on the same episode or a live stream, it'll play a clicking sound to let you know that that winner has been removed. So you'll definitely know for sure that they have been removed. All right. So that's that one. That's the after spin. So let's go to colors real quick. We're going to go through this super fast. The colors, this is by default. That's the colors of the wheel. You guys seen the colors there. It's the blue, red, yellow, and green. You can pick these other two, but they're not chosen. You can put a black in there as well. But you see on the wheel that it's blue, green, red, and yellow. And then the background is the white. So let me just show you this real quick on the wheel. So you do have the red, the blue, the yellow, and the green. All right. And then here's the white center. All right. That's the background I think they're talking about there. Let's go back to customize. And you could pick a theme, pick a category. All right. I'm going to go into no details of that. And I think I'm not sure how the picking the theme works here because it doesn't have a drop down. And so I'm thinking once you pick a category, then you'll be able to pick a theme. So let me just click on something real quick and then pick a theme. That's correct. So once you pick a theme, in this case, I just picked flags real quick. When you pick let me put on default there. Well, once apply a theme, once you pick on this first list, again, I'm gonna hit on flags. And then you're able to pick a theme. So you can pick one of these as a theme. I'm just going to pick one and okay, so it changes the colors here as well. Interesting. All right, so the colors end up changing because you got red, white, and blue. So if you pick that, let me hit OK and just see what happens with the wheel. So there you go. All right, so it changes everything. So when you pick the first row, I forget the name of that, and then you pick the theme, whatever that flag, like I pick flags, and then you pick whatever country's flag colors, it'll change your wheel to those colors. All right. So we're learning everything in real time here. Let me hit the default and there you go. And so you can go back to the colors that it originally came with. Now let's go to image. Image in the center of the wheel. So you guys know here in the center of the wheel, is you could put an image there. All right. And so you can choose from a gallery on your computer or I think a gallery might be what they have. So let's click on that real quick and let's see. Yeah. So you get to choose a picture from their list here, whatever you want to be in the center of that wheel, or you can pick a custom and you can upload your own image. And I guess you can resize it too, because it has the sizes here. You can make it extra small, medium, large, extra large, or double extra large, XXL. All right. So that's it right there as far as that's concerned. Let me see here. Let me put back to this default and pick OK. So we can get back to the default. There you go. All right. So there you go with that. Now to share, let's look at share real quick. If you continue, you will create a public link to your current wheel, including its names, colors, and settings. This link will work for anyone, and you can share it by email, website, social media, etc. We want this website to be a safe place for everyone. Wheels that aren't family friendly and that violate the terms of service will be deleted. All right, so I'm not going to continue with that. You guys can play around with that. You know what save is? I guess you're saving once you set you customize how you want your wheel to look, sound like, how long you want it to spin, how many people you want to put on the wheel. When all that's taken care of, you can click save, and then the next time you come in, you could click in open, and you should be able to pick that particular thing you saved, that wheel that you saved. And of course, you can hit new, and you can get a fresh new wheel. And everything comes back to the default. All right. And then a full screen, let's hit that real quick. This is what your full screen looks like. The wheel is down there on the bottom. I don't know if is that gonna work? Because I don't like that too tough. So I'd rather exit out of that where I can actually adjust where I want the wheel to be at. So it could be a little bit more centered. All right, for people to see. So that's that. Now let's look at frequently asked questions. And I'm going to go into something specifically. You can read through all of these on your own time. You can go through business, constraints. Let me see how many names, items can I put on the wheel. Explains that. Displays a lot of detail about the wheel. You can go through the credits. You can go embed. You get the embed code and put it on your website. All right. I'm going to skip how to because that's what we're going to look at on this episode. Randomness. Now, this is what I was talking about. They explain how when this wheel spins, and it might pick somebody 2 or 3 times in a row, but they let you know that it really is a random choosing wheel. All right. And so they're explaining in detail how that is. So you guys can read that. Saving. All right. It goes into, can you change the names, items you saved? Can you delete a previously saved wheel? Stuff like that. It gives you details on sharing. All right. Can I record a video of spinning the wheel and then post it on my website, blog, blah, 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 blah. And you can read about that. The sounds. Get more details about that, and then the terms. All right. So you guys go over that if you want some more details. Now, what I'm going to do is go on the how to, because this is what you guys will be interested in. So I'm just going to give you the brief rundown, and you guys can read it thoroughly so you can get it done correctly. All right. Because I played around. I haven't done an actual live yet and used it, but I played around with it myself and tried this out. So basically what you do is you fill out a Google Forms, and you can click on it right there, and you fill out the Google form. You want to put in, you want to ask the person's name. What I suggest you do is ask for their first name, their last initial. And this is something they explain in the directions. All right. And then the next one, you want to also ask for an email, because you want to build an email list. It's a great way to build an email list, by the way. And so you got to make those mandatory. And in the Google Forms, you can make it mandatory that they have to give you that information, or they can't be part of the giveaway, right? So once you do that, there's a way to set it up to where you link that Google form and the Google spreadsheet. A Google spreadsheet will pop up. Like I said, you'll get the directions are here, so you follow it, what it's telling you. I'm just giving you the super fast rundown. You fill out the form, or you create the form so people can fill it out. And there's a way for you to link the form. So when people start giving you the name and the email address, that information will show up on a Google spreadsheet already set up for you. I think you got to do very minimum to set it up, a Google spreadsheet. I think it kind of handles most of the stuff, if not everything, for you. And then I think what you do is you either, once they fill it out the form and then it transfers to the Google spreadsheet, I think it automatically either goes to the wheel, or you just go to the wheel and you click in, you might be able to click in import or something to that effect. Something might show up on the page and you'll be able to click in on that. All right. Or you do it from the Google spreadsheet itself. You go on the spreadsheet, and when you see some names there, you just click import and it'll automatically put everybody's name on the wheel. So you don't have to type everybody's name out. So that's something like that. That's how the rundown really is. But read the details of it. From what I can remember, that's how it pretty much works in a nutshell. But read the details and follow the instructions, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's really easy. And that's pretty much it, man. So that is Wheel of Names. So a really cool giveaway tool you guys can use and kind of spruce up your live streams and get more people coming in and checking you out. Maybe get some more subscribers, maybe get some more viewers. So with that being said, always keep this in mind. Information is power. And when you use that information, you become powerful. All right. This is Information Lounge. We can see you again next time. I'm out. Peace.